My neighbor's milkweed is in flower and I can smell it, and it smells very nice. It smells quite like lilac, actually. Hi everyone, welcome back. I will be very honest, this week's video may just be me coming out here to water my plants every evening because, quite frankly, it's hot. And I don't know how much rain there is in the forecast, but the days are actually going to be quite hot this week. I'm talking 90 degrees Fahrenheit and above. So just bearing that in mind, I know that some of my things are gonna, I think everything's gonna be fine, but definitely knowing that, you know, it is, we're in for a scorcher here. So if I'm hot, my plants probably are too. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might also be me caging the tomatoes. I haven't decided. I do have cages for the tomatoes. I just haven't decided if I'm gonna do it on camera or not. Maybe I'll do one on camera. I don't know. I went to my grandma's today and I helped to weed her garden. I also helped cut back some of the things growing in her garden. And one of these days I'm gonna get you over there with me so you can see what she's got. And that's, I mean, my grandma's garden is very important to me too, because that's the space where I started gardening myself. So I'm hoping to get over there with you at some point too, so I can kind of show off, because, you know, for an 84-year-old woman, she still gets out there and she still gets things growing. And so I'm proud of her and what she's done. But anyway, like I said, it's gonna be hot. I'm coming out here in the evening to do my watering rather than first thing in the morning or in the afternoon, unless I look out in the afternoon and it really looks like it needs it. But generally I'm trying to make sure I'm watering, and then that gives everything time overnight to soak up the water and get the drink that it needs. Because quite frankly, the good news is the night temperatures are dropping. They're not dropping drastically, they're not dropping into the 50s or any of that, but they are dropping. And so with that, also the humidity of the day kind of is evaporating as well, which is quite nice. Not that the plants would be mad about the humidity. I would be mad about the humidity. The good news about the humidity is good news for me, really, if we're being honest. So I think I'm just gonna say it. Cue the footage of me watering my plants every day this week. I'm gonna do it every day. I'm gonna come out here and shoot me watering the plants every day. Thursday morning. And as you can see, we've got 4 inches of rain in the gauge, so a lot of rain overnight. And the garden's underwater. Well, there's water in the garden, but the plants are dry, which is why I've done what I've done in the garden this year anyway. So I suppose I can't complain too much. Look at the buckwheat. The buckwheat's going so good. All right, everybody, thank you for taking the time to watch this week's video. As you saw, there wasn't really very much to do this week. There was no beating the heat. And then even the 2 days that it rained, which I think Monday and yesterday, and you saw what happened last night, based on my footage from this morning, we did have 4 inches of rain overnight. So, you know, and it's raining again. Maybe I'll start next week's video with how much rain is in the gauge. But yeah, just no beating the heat. It's here to stay at least until Monday. So there may be footage in next week's video of me being outside and miserable and crying because it's so hot. Right now it is so hot outside and so humid. It's not even the heat, it's the humidity, let's be real. Like I'm 83 and not 33. But sorry, I'm distracted by the rain. The good news is my plants are basically dry, and I'm so glad I made the decision to dig trenches in the garden, because hopefully I'll avoid situations like last year when it would rain and, you know, the clay soil would not absorb the water, so my stuff would be watered down and have wet feet and be kind of gross. And so right now it seems like we're on track, that everything, you know, the soil, it will eventually drain. Maybe not today, not tomorrow, but like sometime. In the meantime, I should make use of the fact that the soil is going to be wet and maybe go outside and pull weeds, because let me tell you, pulling weeds out of clay soil is not fun when the soil's dry. Regardless, where was I going? I don't know. I'm just kind of talking to hear myself talk now. It's been a long day. But yeah, so I hope you're getting rain where you are, but not too much rain, because right now I feel like I'm getting too much rain. But you know, this too shall pass, and then, you know, 3 weeks from now I'll be like, okay, what I wouldn't give for a little bit of rain. I don't know. Last June we went most of the month of June last year in 2023 without rain. So this year we're beating that a little bit, but again, there's just no way to beat the heat. So go ahead and comment down below. Tell me how you are keeping your plants dry and out of the rain, and also tell me is it really hot where you are, and if you are you staying indoors and not gardening the way I am? So I'll see you again next time, but I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. Bye.